come and share.
Part of the reason that I offer this for free is that my spiritual teacher never charged us. Uh, and I don't like the commercialization of spirituality. I understand the necessity of it, as I do need to keep body and soul together, but they are together. They're the same thing. But uh, so it's just a bias of mine. So we offer this free. Today we're going to talk about beginner mind, and found a reading by Thich Nhat Hanh that I thought was applicable. He said, "Of course we have made mistakes. Of course we've not been very skillful. Of course we've made ourselves and the people around us suffer. Listen to that. Of course we have done that. That's inevitable. Quit trying to get rid of that. It's not going to happen. You're still going to make mistakes, okay? But that does not prevent us from improving, from transforming, and from beginning anew. We can begin anew at the last moment of the day, and even at the last moment of our lives. In one day, in 24 hours, you have hundreds of chances to begin anew." This is probably the most fundamental aspect of our meditation, is learning that art of coming back to the present moment, coming back to the present moment, coming back to the present moment. It all begins with that. So I want you to notice today with the bells during the meditation, I'm going to ring the bell 3 times to start. And that's a beginning to prepare you. So the first bell starts, you start to meditate. By the time the second bell hits, notice where you are. You're probably not on your breath or in the present anymore. So we come back. And then we hit the third bell. And again, a minute later, we've already gone somewhere else. So what you'll find is your mind is always going to drift. That doesn't mean you're not meditating.
The mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Point is, when you catch it drifting, and that's the art that we're developing, is catching ourselves out when we drift off and remembering, oh, come back here. No need for recrimination. All right. It doesn't help. As a matter of fact, it blocks you from getting to where we want to go next. So just come back, just like in your car. You lane drift, you come back. You don't go, oh God, I'm so fucking stupid. I'm never going to get this. You just gently come back. Same way, bringing your awareness into the present moment. Now, when he says begin your life again, I want to layer this on because it's a common misperception in people who study spirituality that by changing my mind, I can change my reality. They're not talking about a physical reality. For Buddhists, physical reality doesn't exist. Everything we're looking at is a projection. What it's saying is that what we're learning about the vagus nerve, the beginner mind, which we're going to talk about next week, is ventral vagal. Okay, that means I'm in the part of my mind that I was in as a child, that animals are in, where I feel worthy, where life is expansive, where I'm happy, joyous, free, spontaneous. That was where we all started out. But the more we're wounded in life, the more our brain becomes conditioned to go to war. And we find ourselves in fight or flight, which is what is creating all the stressors in our lives, the cortisol and the adrenaline. And it's not that our capacity to be peaceful has disappeared. That's why they say you're happy right now. They're not saying that you're experiencing happiness. They're saying the place in you that has the capacity to be happy is there. The reason you can't experience is where you are in your nervous system. If you don't like the picture you're seeing, change it. Change the channel. How do I change the channel? Come back to the present moment. Breathe. Do the things that help us get back ventral. If it stays stressed for too long, we will go dorsal, which means that everything will be hopeless. Instead of feeling like a target and life is threatening, now it feels like there's no possibility, like we're a mistake, everything is bleak. And this is where a lot of people commit suicide. I had someone just this week who was in that place. She was feeling suicidal, felt like she's getting a divorce, going to have to sell their business, sell their, do all this stuff. And the next day, she's totally happy and chatting with me. Reality doesn't change that fast. Depression doesn't change that fast. But your vagus nerve, which we're discovering is a super highway for your moods, it does change that fast. This is what the Buddhists mean by no causality. You say, oh, you got me upset. Well, yeah, what you said upset me. Okay, now I'm upset. Do I want to stay upset or do I want to begin again? Okay. So the sooner I go in, now we talk about self-regulating. Self-regulating is a spiritual practice of coming back to the present, breathing, letting it go, and beginning again, beginning again, beginning again, beginning again. So no matter what's going on, you can have a radical disconnection from what I was experiencing a minute ago and what I'm experiencing right now. That's what that means, because you can shift in your vagus nerve in 1 second. So we're practicing learning the art of shifting. Okay. Then everybody got it? So we'll go ahead, we'll start. As I said, we'll do a special ringing of the bell. The head monk will get the day off, and she'll still get to chant. I'm going to need you at the end. All right.
So you're going to guide us?
I am, yes.
Okay. So I'm
I'll
going to.
guide the beginning, and after that, we're going to ride the bell.
Okay.
All righty. One ring. Settle into the present moment. Using your breath as an anchor. Breath is always in the present moment. So lightly rest your awareness on your breath. If you lose the breath, just bring your awareness back gently. Some people find it helpful to count, not to achieve any goal, but breathing in 1, breathing out 1, breathing in 2. And if you get lost, just start again at 1. As you follow the breath, just notice the exhale and allow the exhale to become longer. Anything that's weighing on you physically, mentally, or emotionally, you can let go of with the out breath. If you become too distracted by being aware of the out breath, or notice yourself controlling or struggling with counting, let it go and just settle into awareness of the breath moment to moment. If you get lost, begin again. In these final 5 minutes, begin to notice as your body gets tired or gets more in pain that it's much easier to drift and get distracted by bodily sensations, the mind worrying about when we're going to stop. And this is where the most productive work happens. This is where we build courage, discipline in holding our seat. Like in working out, it's that last rep you can barely get when your muscles scream. That's the one you do all the rest to get to. So don't see these as obstacles, but opportunities to begin again and again and again and again. Is there any particular reason why we don't just unmute everybody at this point?
I don't have that power.
You don't have that power. It wasn't
No,
given
I
to you?
don't.
You're powerless over